Good morning, students. In previous class we have learnt physical properties of alkali metals. Now we will discuss about chemical properties of alkali metals. The alkali metals are highly reactive due to the large size and low ionization enthalpy. So due to these two properties, alkali metals are highly reactive. Next, this reactivity increases down the group, that is from lithium to cesium the reactivity increases. Next one is the reactivity towards air. The alkali metals tarnish in dry air due to the formation of oxides, which further reacts with moisture to form hydroxides. What happened? The alkali metals, what happened here? The alkali metal tarnish in dry air due to the formation of oxides, which further reacts with moisture to form hydroxides. So lithium forms monooxides, that is lithium forms monoxides, lithium forms monoxides, sodium forms monoxides, further again forms peroxides. Potassium, rubidium, cesium can form superoxides. Here monoxides, peroxides and superoxides is very important. Sodium can form monoxides with limited of oxygen, but excess of oxygen it can form peroxides. So these two oxides are very important, because only one sodium can form monoxides as well as peroxides. Lithium can form only monoxides, and potassium, rubidium, cesium can form only superoxides. Okay, so these formulas and the monoxides, peroxides, superoxides are very important. So which element can form monoxides? So which elements can form superoxide? The question is rising here. Okay, so here lithium react with oxygen. 4 moles of lithium metal reacts with oxygen to form lithium oxides, is nothing but monoxides. Next, sodium metal reacts with oxygen. Which oxygen? Limited oxygen to form monoxides. Sodium monoxide is nothing but sodium oxide, but that sodium is reacted with excess oxygen to form sodium peroxide. What is the formula? Na2O2, sodium peroxide. Next, here metals. Which metals? Only potassium, rubidium, cesium. Large metals can react with excess of oxygen to form superoxides. Here, okay, so the oxidation states of oxides, peroxides, superoxides are very important. I will explain here. The monoxide, in the form of monoxide, the oxygen oxidation state is -2. In which form? Monoxide form. In peroxide form, the oxygen oxidation state is -1. So as well as that oxygen exists as a superoxide. At that situation, the oxidation state of oxygen is -1/2. So these oxidation states are very important. The question is rising from here, is very important. So most of number of times are the question is given here in superoxide state, that is potassium oxide. In potassium superoxide, what is the oxidation state of oxygen? How much here? -1/2. The oxidation state of oxygen is -1/2 whenever in superoxide form. So these oxides as well as the oxidation states of that oxygen is very very important. Next, here another important reaction. Lithium reacts with nitrogen to form nitrite. Okay, so 6 moles of lithium react with nitrogen to form lithium nitrite. So what is the formula of lithium nitrite is very very important. Next, alkali metals are kept in kerosene because due to high reactivity with air and water. So kerosene, so alkali metals are preserved in kerosene is very very important. Next, reactivity towards water. The alkali metals reacts with water to form hydroxides and hydrogen gas liberated. So hydrogen gas liberated here. So all metals react with water to form hydroxides. Next, lithium, due to its small size and very hydration enthalpy, does not react with water vigorously, even though it has most negative electrode potential value. So in electrochemistry you will study detailed, but here you will remember that lithium having most negative electrode potential value. So generally the metal or element having most negative electrode potential value, it give or it vigorously reacts. But here what happened? Lithium, due to its small size and very high hydration energy, does not react with water vigorously, even though it has most negative electrode potential value. But sodium reacts with water vigorously, even though it has least negative electrode potential value. So from this we can conclusion that the metal having most negative electrode potential value, that metal reacts with vigorously with water. But some abnormalities are there in which lithium, due to small size and very hydration enthalpy. Okay, so from this we can conclusion that sodium reacts with water vigorously, even though it has least negative electrode potential value. But lithium having most negative electrode potential value, but due to its small size and very high hydration enthalpy, does not react with water vigorously. Okay. Next, reactivity towards hydrogen. The alkali metals reacts with hydrogen at about 673, but lithium at 1073 Kelvin to form hydroxides. All alkali metal hydrides are ionic solids with high melting points. So these are ionic solids. Which hydrides? All alkali metal hydrides are ionic solids with high melting points. So here metal hydride formula. Next one is reactivity towards halogens. It is also very very important. So alkali metals reacts with halogens to form ionic halides. So in this M represented metals, X represented halogens. Lithium halides are somewhat covalent character due to high polarization capability of lithium plus ions. So please remember that Poisson rules. In Poisson rules, explain ionic compound containing covalent character due to polarization. Okay, so the covalent character increasing order. So lithium fluoride, comparing with the lithium fluoride and lithium iodide having more covalent character. Okay, so you should see Fossen's rule to understand the ionic compound containing covalent character and the polarization also. Next, reducing nature. Reducing agent is nothing but electron donor. Reducing agent is nothing but it is a electron donor. Alkali metals are strong reducing agents. Lithium being the most and sodium is the least powerful reducing agents. That means lithium having high donating capacity comparing with remaining alkali metals, and sodium is least donating capacity comparing with other alkali metals. The standard electrode potential, which measures the reducing power. Okay, so here the metal is converted into gas state is nothing but sublimation energy, and the metal is losing of energy. That means the metal is loss of one electron is nothing but ionization enthalpy, and this metal ions are surrounded by water molecules is nothing but hydration enthalpy. Okay, next, lithium has the highest hydration enthalpy, which accounts for its high negative electrode potential value and its high reducing power. So why? Because the question is rising from here. So why? Because lithium act as a high reducing power or high reducing agent as well as high negative electrode potential value. What is the reason? It having highest hydration enthalpy. Next, so solutions in liquid ammonia is also very important. Alkali metals dissolve in liquid ammonia giving deep blue color solution, which are conducting is nothing but passing electricity, reducing in nature, and paramagnetic in nature. Okay, so these 3 points are very important. This solution, which solution? Alkali metals dissolved in liquid ammonia, that solution is a conducting in nature, reducing in nature, as well as paramagnetic in nature. So this is the reaction takes place. So metal is reacted with ammonia or liquid ammonia to form ammoniated metal cation and ammoniated electron. So the blue color of the solution is due to ammoniated metal electron. Next, the paramagnetic nature of the solution is also due to the ammoniated electron. So this ammoniated electron is responsible for the solution containing the blue color as well as that solution containing the paramagnetic in nature. Next, on stranding the solution slowly liberate hydrogen as well as the resulting in the formation of amides. Whenever on stranding this deep blue color solution. And next one is In concentrated solution, the blue color changes to bronze color and further again it is converted into diamagnetic in nature.